My Beloved Thailand.
커튼컷. 아, 커튼컷. Vietnamese noodle. 알아이? 컵. noodle. 어디 디저트 하나 할머니가.
Nakhon Phanom is waking up, and it's already hot. It's 8 a.m.
베트남은 직접 가야겠다. 열었는지.
The sun is no joke out here in northeastern Thailand. This place feels different from Bangkok or Chiang Mai. It's slow, calm, and right on the Mekong River. Laos is literally just across the water, a few hundred yards away. Because of that, this town is a mix of different cultures, Thai, Lao, and Vietnamese. And that brings me to where I'm heading right now. I'm going to a small Vietnamese restaurant. But here's the interesting part. It's owned by a Vietnamese Thai family. And the people working inside are young women from Laos who cross the river for work. Think about that for a second. In this one tiny dining room, 3 different countries come together every single morning. Let's step inside and see what's cooking. I walk inside and sit down at an open table. Honestly, the interior hits me right away. The walls were decorated with traditional Vietnamese conical hats and vibrant hanging lanterns. It feels like stepping into another world.
깜은
Cảm ơn.
깜은
Ăn cái gì?
안 돼.
Ăn gì?
An older woman, probably in her late 50s, walks up to me with a warm smile and hands me a menu written in Thai.
Việt Nam.
베트남.
Ok.
콘 베트남.
Con Việt Nam.
신
Thailand.
신짜오.
Xin chào.
신짜오.
I want to show a little respect, so I use my broken Vietnamese to say thank you.
Ăn gì? Kin alai.
끼나라이. 끼나라이. 아항.
Just like that, right at this one table, 3 languages, Korean, Vietnamese, and Thai, are flying back and forth.
กินเผ็ดบ่ได้กินเผ็ดไม่ได้
카오팟.
It's pretty incredible how language works when people just want to connect.
남숙.
น้ำซุป
컷.
By now, a young woman in her 20s joins her at the table.
남숙.
เคยไหม
남숙 알아이.
She stands next to the manager, looking at me with eyes full of curiosity.
เอาไหม
아니 알아이 컵. 이거 마시는
เอา
건데.
เปียกทอดเมี่ยงยวน
The menu is packed with photos of delicious food.
อะไรบ้างคะข้าวผัด
카오팟.
I'm having a hard time deciding what to order.
กุ้ง
꿍. 카오팟 꿍. 잘.
กุ้ง
카오팟 꿍.
Don't get me wrong, I love Thailand.
반세오.
But to be completely honest, I've always preferred Vietnamese food.
Is it im now?
Then another young woman steps into the room.
카오팟 small 닌 nói.
She looks like she just got to work.
반세오.
เอาไหมคะ
반세오.
She stands behind them, watching me with a soft, gentle smile.
นั่นแหละ
아이씨.
She has this timeless look, like a classic beauty straight out of an old Vietnamese film.
Vietnamese noodle.
Without saying much, she walks over to the counter, picks up an English menu,
잘.
and quietly brings it to my table. Just like her calm appearance,
커튼컷.
she's observant and thoughtful.
알아이 컵.
When she leans in close to check my order, this subtle, captivating scent completely catches me off guard. Even though she rushed across the Mekong River from Laos early this morning just to get here on time, her appearance is totally flawless.
로이 하시밭.
ถ้วย50 บาท
로이 하시밭.
จ้ะ
혹시밭. 하시.
I finally make up my mind and decide to start with a classic bowl of Vietnamese noodle soup.
อันนี้150
But when I look at the menu, the price says 150 baht.
Noodle with
In my head, I'm thinking, wow, that's actually pretty expensive for a small town.
ก๋วยจั๊บไก่นะ
So I point to it and ask, is this 150 baht?
Coca-Cola.
The woman holding the notepad nods her head.
아,
Right at that second, the quiet, thoughtful woman who was on her way to change into her work clothes stops in her tracks.
보여줘. 오케이.
She turns to the woman taking my order and says, Oi! No, that's not right. It's 60 baht.
Do you have juice?
And just like that, I learned the order taker's name is Oi.
뭘로 먹니?
Oi seems a bit more laid back, maybe a little sloppy with the details.
타이티.
But the coworker was right there to catch it.
제대로 찍었다. 아오.
Think about what just happened here.
아오.
Migration, labor, and human connection. They aren't just abstract ideas you read about in books.
경사. 잔치집 분위기야 지금. 나 한 명 들어왔다고.
They happen right here in these small everyday moments. Three women from different generations and backgrounds working together across borders, showing hospitality in their own ways.
와우, 침 고이네요.
After ordering the food, I wave to get the attention of the thoughtful woman so I can order a drink.
아오 타이티 컵.
She walks back over with that same gentle, careful smile.
티. 차이 타이티.
As she leans in close to look at the menu with me, I noticed it again. Her hair is completely neat.
타이티.
ซาดำเย็น
사담긴.
Not a single strand is out of place, even after a long morning commute across the river.
나빠요?
A moment later, she steps back out into the dining room wearing a traditional Vietnamese áo dài. The simple elegance of the dress just completely grabs your attention. You honestly can't look away. She moves from table to table, greeting every single customer with the same genuine warmth and quiet care. I originally came here just to grab a quick, simple breakfast. But standing here, watching all of this unfold, I already know one thing for sure. As long as I'm in Nakhon Phanom, this is going to be my everyday spot. That's the beauty of travel. You cross the border, looking for a meal, and you end up finding a place that feels like home.